hushed secrets. As Estelle watched the students practice their daily warm-up, an unfamiliar figure strode into the room, casting a rather strange shadow over the atmosphere. Noah jerked, startled.
Tiago, I thought you...
The convention was cancelled.
Tiago interrupted, his face drawn tight, the tension radiating from him like heat off a forge.
Cancelled? Why?
Noah's brows knitted together, concern etching deep lines across his forehead.
Not something to be discussed around a visitor,
Tiago said sharply, his gaze flickering uneasily to Estelle, as if she were a fragile vase that might shatter.
I'm sorry.
Estelle ventured, sensing the sudden absurdity that enveloped the air.
You are...
Estelle Tamiar.
Tiago Numidan,
he replied, his voice surprisingly gentle, a sharp contrast to the tempestuous energy swirling around them.
Numidan?
Estelle's tone pricked with curiosity, needle-like.
Yes?
Tiago replied, a shadow crossing his features, hinting at deeper currents beneath the surface.
Are you and Diego related?
Almost.
He answered, his voice laced with a sharp contempt for the tangled circumstances that defined their bond.
Same father.
Oh, I'm sorry I asked.
Estelle breathed, the warmth of embarrassment creeping into her cheeks.
Nothing to be sorry about,
Tiago assured her, his stance relaxing just a fraction, as if her apology had disarmed the tension.
How do you know my brother?
He's a friend of Arlo's.
Estelle declared, her resolve bolstering within her.
I see. You work in the Bar Ambrosia.
Tiago replied, nodding knowingly, each gesture carefully measured.
Yes.
The Ambrosia?
Noah paused, eyes wide with awe, his youthful exuberance almost palpable.
There is only one Ambrosia, Noah.
Tiago replied, a flicker of skepticism threading through his words.
That's awesome! Is it true that agents hang around there at night?
Noah's enthusiasm bubbled over, a fountain of curiosity.
Agents?
Estelle tilted her head, confusion pulling her brows together like a storm about to break.
Don't listen to him,
Tiago interjected, rolling his eyes, attempting to bat away the whimsical notions laced with danger.
Rumors have been spreading that former agents would take refuge on our planet. Dyrus. They frequent bars and clubs.
Noah shrugged, excitement twisted with unease weaving through his voice like a tangled vine.
You never know. They may be living among us, just right next door.
He leaned closer, conspiratorial whispers filling the space between them.
I don't pay attention to the news, but it has been pretty rampant lately.
Estelle admitted, uncertainty coloring her words, casting shadows across her typically bright spirit.
Nothing to worry about.
Tiago chimed in, though a fleeting glint of apprehension shimmered across his features like a fleeting star.
Yet.
He added, the single word hanging ominously in the air.
Done.
Diego broke in, shifting the focus like a storm cloud over the horizon.
Udo, the convention got...
Cancelled, as predicted.
Diego cut him off, urgency threading his tone.
I wouldn't worry just yet. Let's hope it was because of a natural issue and not a political one,
he suggested, brow furrowing in deep thought, shadows dancing across his face.
It was a pretty abrupt decision,
Tiago replied, a fleeting shadow whispering through his eyes, hinting at deep-seated unease. Diego mused, the wheels of consideration turning with meticulous precision. Addressing Estelle again, he asked with intensity,
Would you like Noah to teach you some sword techniques?
What? Me? Jizzy!
Noah gasped, eyes wide as if he had been suddenly thrust into the depths of a whirlpool.
Allow me,
Tiago declared, stepping forward, confidence radiating from him like sunlight breaking through clouds, resetting the charged atmosphere. Estelle wrung her hands nervously, a shy blush blooming on her cheeks, an enclosed flower fighting to open.
Oh, I'm not good at sports, let alone handling a knife. My aunt cooks for me.
She admitted, teetering between a thrill of excitement and a flood of anxiety. Diego's voice cut through the tension like a sword slicing through stillness, solid and unwavering.
You will need to learn a few self-defense techniques.
Huh? Why?
Estelle asked, her voice quaking, each word trembling like a leaf in a storm. Diego's expressions deepened into something grave, dark clouds gathering on the horizon.
Danger lurks where you least expect it,
He told her, his words resonating like a battle cry, a chilling reminder of the world outside. Noah felt the weight of the situation wash over him like a deluge.
I'm, gonna go train.
Just go.
Tiago snapped, irritation bubbling just beneath the surface like magma ready to burst forth.
Gladly.
Noah dashed off, relief propelling him away like a bird freed from its cage.
Please, join me and the girls.
Tiago beckoned with a fluid wave of his hand, a cascade of warmth returning to his voice.
Riya, Abella.
He called, a familiar warmth spilling forth, a balm against the tension that clung thickly to the air. The girls chirped, sprinting over with an uncontainable eagerness, ready for action, ready to seize the moment.
Let's teach our guests some sword techniques.
Yeah, Miss Angel, you can stand right in the middle.
Riya cheered, excitement crackling like electricity in her voice.
Oh, okay.
Estelle hesitated, curiosity tugging at her like a persistent tide.
Here.
Tiago offered, extending his dojo sword to her with an air of solemnity.
You can use my dojo sword in the meantime.
Thank you.
Estelle responded, a newfound determination sparking in her eyes, a flicker of fire igniting within.
All right, stand at formation, girls.
Tiago commanded, his voice dropping to a stern cadence, each word sharp as a blade.
Avok!
They concluded, their voices unifying in strength, a chorus of certainty.
Nambis!
He called, the rhythm of their movements kicking into gear, each step resonating with purpose. Estelle's thoughts spiraled inward, a swell of longing enveloping her like a fog.
I wish I was taught the ways of the sword when I was younger.
Yai!
Tiago's voice pierced through the haze, driving them onward into the rhythm of the moment. As their swords sliced through the air with clean precision, the weight of the world outside melted away. A momentary escape beneath the warping glow of Dyrus. Every strike echoed truths untouched, realities unspoken, and the promise of what it meant to hold power, each movement illuminating a path previously obscured, a destiny waiting to be embraced.